I'm on my way home from Thanksgiving on the Cape and figured that I would stop at the office because I love to be here on Sundays. And I've been thinking a lot about short-term real estate investments lately. So I know I talk a lot about long-term real estate investments, which is like buying multi-families or buying like an Airbnb, something that you're going to hold for a long period of time. But I've got some investors that I help with short-term investments, and I'm going to talk about 3 just recent transactions. My dogs are here. 3 recent transactions that have netted my investors $300,000 in a very short amount of time. So short-term investments, usually you can turn a quick profit. They tend to be a little bit more risky, so it's good to work with somebody that you know, like, and trust. So these are people that I work with on a regular basis that we solely work on investments, specifically short-term with these particular people. So they also have a potential for a high return on your investment because of the risk. So it's a risk-reward thing. You don't always get that reward, but these guys have really, really profited. Is there like a parade or something that's happening in Dover soon? Because something is happening down here. Anyway, so the first case study is for a renovation. So this is what we would consider a flip. I had some developers that I helped to purchase a distressed home. It's actually something that I just directly referred to them. These are people that we refer business back and forth. We have a really good business relationship. So when I get opportunities, and I do get pretty good opportunities, I often will refer them to these guys because I know that we've got a great working relationship. So these guys purchased a distressed home. In 5 weeks, they did a renovation because they've got great teams of people. They, they just have teams of people that they can really rely on to get the job done. So they did a 5-week renovation on this property, and the result was a $200,000 profit in 5 weeks. That isn't even an exaggeration. That's with a lot of work, but I mean, that was a investment, obviously, $200,000 in 5 weeks. So with that one, obviously speed, get the project done and completed, and it was beautiful. The faster they would return a profit, and it helped because we were a little bit earlier in the market. So as the market kind of gets closer to the holidays and the new year, things slow down a little bit. They had a great, smart renovation plan, and they have good strategy. So I know when I refer things to these guys, they've got a good strategy. They work well together. I can trust them to get the job done. So that's one. $200,000, that was pretty awesome. Another case study is, so I have another investor who I love to work with, and what they do is they will purchase a property very quickly when it comes on the market. And I'm talking about this market. I'm not talking about some market from 10 or 15 years ago. This market right here today in southern Maine, southern New Hampshire. So they will purchase property. They will purchase it with cash if they think that they could get a good deal on it. So they'll send me the property. They'll be like, hey, do you think if I bought this for this, that we could turn it around and sell it for this? Or they ask me what they can, and I tell them this is good or this is not good. Anyway, we did 2 deals recently. The first one, they purchased, did a little painting, put it back on the market. We sold it in 60 days, and they made $65,000 in 60 days. That's real money. The second one, it is this same investor purchased, did the same thing. Gosh, I don't even know if they painted. I don't even think they painted in the second house. And it took us about 5 months to sell that one, but same deal. We put it on the market just at a higher price, and they made $80,000 on that in 5 months. So that's an example of where a consumer understands the market demand. They make calculated improvements. They have cash on hand, so having cash or accessible liquid is important. And then when you do that a few times, like this person's done it a few times, success builds on itself. So you learn the ins and the outs. You learn what you can do. So knowing when to buy and sell is key. Having an agent that you trust that knows the local market to where you're trying to do your short-term investing is key, obviously. And partnering with the right team. So obviously having a good real estate agent, but if you have to do improvements or whatever, you need a team of people that you can rely on. If you are thinking about getting started in real estate investing, whether it's long-term or short-term, or if you want to take the investments that you have to the next level, please feel free to get in touch. I work with investors on a daily basis, and I have been able to help them make really good decisions and make real money. So happy to help you with that. Happy to even just give you some advice. Have a great rest of your day. I'm pretty sure that there is a parade that's going to be going on in Dover, because I am watching like police and people lining up, and maybe I didn't pick the best time to come to the office this afternoon, but whatever. I'm here to work. Have a great week.